controller means we are going to use the JIT. Okay, we are going to use the JIT, and apart from JIT, there is another called SVN. Okay, so there is another called tortoise SVN, or we will say SVN. Anything is fine. So what is another one, ma? We have a JIT and SVN, but currently the new trend is most of the projects we are going with the JIT only. That SVN is a, like earlier we were using it. Whenever my career has started, we are using SVN only. So this GTs came between last 5 to 6 years only. Okay, this is more popular version controller than the SVN. First, we will see what is version controller. Okay, I want to see what is version controller. Okay, so thing like this, ma. I bought a new laptop. Okay, so I am writing this payroll project. Okay, I am developing it, and before I want to release to client. Suddenly, what happened is there was a power outage in my place, and my laptop got burned out. Okay, and because of that one, what is happening, ma? Whenever my laptop is gone, my project code also inside is there. So now I cannot release the code. Okay, correct, right? If I want to release the code, what I have to do? I have to, my laptop should be ready, right? My project, my laptop itself gone. Then how can I release my project? You cannot do ng build, I cannot run ng server also. So nobody can do anything. Correct, right? So there is a problem or not? So because of this reason, what is the problem we are do maintaining? So sometimes daily you can put your pen drive and you can copy your code. So whenever your laptop is gone, you can, but is it possible real situation, ma? No, that right. Okay. To solve this problem, what we are trying to do, whatever the code you are writing it, right? We are going to keep one copy in another machine. What we are going to do, we are going to keep our one copy in another machine. And another thing is, whenever I am writing any line of code, and I'll try to maintain when what date I have written that code. Okay, suppose I am writing one components code right today, right? And what is the code I am writing today, and what is the thing, everything I can see in that day. Okay, so each line when you have written, who is written, everything they will maintain. But if you are copying your code right in the pen drive, nobody will know that who is writing that code and what is the code they have written yesterday, what is the code they have written day before yesterday. Nobody will know that. Correct, right? So you want to track all the changes. Okay, whether Venkatesh has done these changes or not. When he has done, suppose what he will say, yes, I have done the changes today, but he has done the changes yesterday or previous day. So I want to maintain all the history. Okay, you want to maintain all your history about your code, not about your project. Okay, about your code. This can be done in the same thing. We can use the same thing in the other projects also. It can be Java, it can be Angular, React, anything. Okay, this is a common solution. Okay, now what they have done is they have come up with one concept called Git. Okay, some people will say Git, Git, whatever that name is a Git. Okay, so now JIT is a version controller. Now tell me what is the problem it is solving, ma? It will solve the, suppose whenever we are writing our code, it will maintain the history. History means what is the lines of code today I have written, and what is the new lines I have added, what is the code I have removed. Everything I can see in the there itself. We are going to do that. Okay, that is the first thing. And second thing is, suppose I have written one code and I want to load data from the components. By mistake today I have deleted my URL, right? Deleted to show the wrong thing. I have deleted my URL. Now I have forgot it. Whenever I am deploying my code, this will not work out, right? Suppose if I am keeping a version controller, it will tell that today I have removed this code, and it will clearly tell that what are the changes I am going to do that. Okay, I can maintain those changes. That is the first advantage. And second thing is, whenever your laptop or something is gone, we have a second copy in another machine. We can directly go there and get it. Okay, so we have another advantage, right? So we can keep track of the changes, and we can get the, always we are safe because that change is available in another place. Okay, now good, right? Okay, for this reason, now JIT I want to install it. Okay, so we can go and install the JIT. Okay, how to install it, ma? Just to go to Git and download. Okay, JIT to download for suppose if you are using a Windows laptop, go for JIT download. So already we have downloaded this one, right? In the Angular initial step itself, we have downloaded. Click on download, and you can, if this is installed is not started, and click here. Okay, now what happened is I just downloaded, I did not install. Install is different, download is different. Some people who are new to here, right, they are saying already I downloaded, now JIT is working. No, that is not correct. You just downloaded, you need to install that to run it. Okay, now you go to your download here, open there, and just click on yes, and type enter. Okay, next. Do you know how to install it, right? So click on next. Okay, just go on, finally go on finish it. Okay, so with this one, now only you are installed. Earlier you only downloaded. Okay, now once I install, that is everything. Now how will you check whether node is there or not? In our, we'll open our command prompt and we'll say node-v, something like that. I want to verify whether git is there or installed in my machine or not. Okay, so now once this is installed, now what I will do, I'll go to my C drive or D drive, wherever my project is there. I'll go to my that folder. Let me go to any folder. Okay, I'll open my command prompt. Okay, right click. Once you install, you can go for show more options. There is a git bash option will be there. If this is coming, it means your git is installed. Suppose I don't want to open that one, I want to open a command prompt. I want to check whether git is installed or not. Okay, so I will say git. So I'll not enter anything, okay? Just to type enter. See, so this whenever I'm typing git, and it is showing lot of options, right? That means that already you are installed the git. Okay, and you can go for git version. What is the version I'm using it? 2.7.3. So if this command line is giving some option, that means your git installation is correct. Now you have installed this correct. Okay, now this is okay. Now in your mission you are installing git, that is okay. But I want to keep this in the some other copy, right? In some other mission, right? To do this one, what I can do, I can like I can buy another mission in somewhere else. Okay, and I can do all these things. Instead of doing this one, what some other companies, what they are trying to do, they have done already set up. Okay, they have bought one new mission, and we can keep our code over there. For that, what we need to do, we need to create account in their website. Okay, so that is the reason. Now there are some JIT providers are like JIT is like a one software. Now we need to use in some soft third party, right? So the third party is like a, we have some websites. Okay, so first thing is a Bitbucket. Okay, Bitbucket. uh, okay, so this is one website, and there is another website called GitHub. Okay, what is another website? GitHub. This is another website, and there is another called Gitbash. Okay, GitLab. Okay, so this is okay. So these all three guys, what they are trying to do is they are working on the Git software only, but they belongs to different companies. That's all. They all will use the same software Git only, but they will use a their company is different. We have mobiles, right? Apple mobile, Android mobile, something, right? So they are giving mobile only, but different companies. So here also same. They are using Git internally Git only, but they are using a different company. So in some companies they will use a Bitbucket. In some other company they will use a GitLab. In some other company they will use a GitHub. They, that is based on the something, but they will have a common features. In all the project they will have a common features only. Okay, okay. Now we'll go and do it in either Bitbucket, or we can do in a GitHub, or we can do in anything. Okay, so most of the time they will give for free only. Okay, but they will give for free only, for only they will have some, always they will have some star means some conditions apply. Okay, conditions apply. Okay, the thing is, whenever you are keeping your source code, your project code over there, there are two type of projects are there. Okay, one thing is private and the another thing is public. What are the types? Private and public. Okay, private means whatever the code you are writing it, nobody can see it until without your permission. Clear, right? Private means without your permission nobody can see it. Public means you will commit it, everybody can go and check it, what is the code you have written it. So that is the difference between public and private. Okay, so most of the time whenever you are creating a public repository, public project, you can create n number of projects, because it is open, so you are not maintaining any privacy. Okay, you are not maintaining any privacy. So when we will go for public projects, suppose I am developing a one project, payroll project. I want to give it for free for entire world. Then I can go for a public project. I want to develop a project. I want to keep within my company only. I don't want to give to anybody else. Then I should go for a private. Okay. The problem here is whenever you are going for public project, you can create any number of projects. But whenever you are going for private, you can create only some limit. You can create some five private projects, only 5 private projects. After that, if you want to create more, you have to pay some amount to the that websites. That is the only difference. Okay, private means nobody can see it, public means everybody can watch it. Okay, so now how you are going to create, that is the only different. Okay, so suppose I'm going to give some example. Okay, so I'll say GitHub. I already have some account. So I want to see GitHub. So the Badugu. Okay. So I'll say, so I'm just typing some name because already I have some account. Okay. And I have created some projects. Okay. So here are the projects which I have created. These are for free. Okay, this public projects means anybody can watch it, not only me. Even you can type in the Google and you can open it. Okay, suppose you are developing a payroll project, you can commit your code there public, anybody can watch it. But normal what will people will do is, whenever we are developing for companies, always they will keep as a private only, so that you cannot search like this and get your projects. Okay, so for some sample project, we have a git checkout, something like this I have it. Okay, this you can know, anybody can go and check, download this code, whatever the core Java something, whatever we have done, everything we can download this code, everything. But private means we cannot do this one. Okay, that is the difference between private and public. Okay, so what I will do, I will go with the Bitbucket. So once you are doing in the same thing, it will be there in the GitHub, and the same thing will be there in the GitLab also. Only small differences. Okay, so now I want to create a GitHub account. Okay, first thing is create one account. Create one account. So how you are going to create one account, ma? You go for get login. So whenever I want to login, I don't have any. First, by default, you will not have any login account, right? So what you have to do? You have to do the something. What I will do? I'll go to Chrome and I'm going to write a Bitbucket. Okay. Okay. So Control T Bitbucket.org. So first create one account, ma. Okay. So you can create your account using the your email ID. Okay, so most of the time you will not create your account ID in company. What they will do, they will give permission for you, automatically your account will be created. Okay, so yeah, you can enter your email name, and you can click on continue, and or you can go with your Gmail also. Once you have Gmail, you can enter your Gmail ID, click on next, so your account will be created. Okay, suppose now I'm like think like I have created my account. Okay, now I want to create the project, and what I want to do, I want to maintain my payroll project, correct, right? Okay, so once you are done like this, you will be seeing like this sample overview. Okay, so click on your repositories here. By default, nothing will be there in your account because you did not do anything else. Okay, so now what I will do, click go and create a new repository. Repository means project. Repository means a project. Okay, so I'm going to create a repository, or you can even in the right side also there was a button. Okay, so you can go for repositories, and here also create repository. You can click anything, ma. Both will open a same thing only. So here, what is my project name? Suppose I want to create a payroll. Okay, payroll. Let us go to payroll. First, let me select the projects. I'm going to Trinits web, and here I will say payroll. Okay, so here it is saying private or public, right? If you are saying public, what will happen? Everybody can watch it. So think, if your code is not secure, you can add a public. If you think your code is secure, no, you need as a private. Okay, and create.